Content block hits all of us like a brick. Let's be honest. You don't see it coming, and it always, 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 always shows up when you can least afford it. I don't know about y'all, but for me, I think it was about 2 years into doing this, I got started in my spiral of I don't know what else there is to do. Y'all, I felt like I'd taken a picture or a video of every single thing that I could take a picture or a video of. And here is what I wish someone had told me then. Okay? That is called content block. That is not laziness. It is not unoriginality. It is not even that I didn't have ideas rattling around up here somewhere. Y'all, okay, let's just take a second and get real with each other. Look at the sheer volume of content that you have already made. Just look at the collection of it. It is likely so much. It is no wonder that there are times where our tank just feels empty of creativity. We are stuck in a system that demands constant output, fresh, new, creative, non-stop. But here's the truth. Here's the fucking fact. There is only so much new out there. And there's a goddamn reason. There's a saying that goes, there is no originality left in art. Almost everything has been done before, and if it hasn't been specifically done that way, something close has been done. That doesn't make what we're doing less valid. It just makes the grind feel like this uphill battle when the pressure to reinvent the wheel is on us every single day. So, what actually causes content block for creators? Once that battle we just mentioned gets chaotic, creativity can totally stall and hit the floor. When stress takes over, when your cognitive load is too high, when your decision space is too wide and varied, your brain shuts down the part that generates the ideas. And don't even get me started, add in chronic stress, and the resources you need for flexible creative thinking just get yanked away. And it's not just mental, y'all. You cannot create if your body is struggling. Sleep, especially REM sleep, you need that. We need that. It is what lets our brain form novel associations and insights. So without that, new concepts are not going to form no matter how long you sit and think and chew on it. If you're hungry, if you're dehydrated, overworked, burnt out, your creative energy is going to floor. Just hit the floor. For adult creators, content block, you guys know it's even more brutal, right? We are in a constant state of elevated stress. Think about it. Policy changes, shadow bans, deplatforming, payment processor drama, constant pressure. It increases the pressure, which ramps up potential avoidance. And on top of that, we carry this massive, heavy parasocial load. Sustaining intimacy with hundreds, tens, thousands of fans is emotional labor at scale, and it drains you fast. Then, y'all, there's the fact that we wear every hat. Every hat on the rack is stacked on our head, and we are still expected to get through the doorway. We are the performer, marketer, editor, HR, customer service, tech, finance. The list, you guys, never ends. Constantly switching roles and changing our hats back and forth kills momentum. So, how do we prevent content block? Step 1, take better care of yourself. This is mom telling you, take better care of yourself. Stabilize your physiology so your psychology can follow. Protect your sleep, fuel your body, drink your water, and y'all, try walking. If you're able, try walking. Research has shown that even very short walks can reliably boost divergent thinking, whether you are indoors or outdoors, but let's be honest, that fresh air hits. All right, next, reduce your cognitive load, but add constraints as well. So you know that decision paralysis that you feel when you're staring at this giant menu with so many options and you're like, I cannot choose. Yeah, Too many options. Creativity actually improves when constraints focus your intentions. So use narrower briefs, fixed formats, and clear prompts for yourself. The other option, I think we're on 3? Yeah, 3, maybe. Batch your tasks. So just like we batch content creation, batching our editing and then our scheduling and then our messaging in blocks, things like that, that helps keep us on track. And fewer transitions equal less friction and less block. And y'all, I love you. Love yourself. Stop demanding perfection. Set a minimum standard of content quality. And then on those days that you're struggling, hit that baseline and be done. Be done. That's enough. The goal is to avoid spiraling into perfectionism, because perfectionism is where that block loves to live. And I am just as guilty of this as you are. So we are standing together and reminding each other of that. But let's get real, right? With all we do, prevention only goes so far. So what do we do when content block actually hits? We have a ton of ways to gather options and ideas. Search Pinterest or Google for boudoir poses. Recreate them. Remember, we are emulating, not replicating. Add your own branding, your own spice. And then when you are searching, search for keywords in your niche, and for keywords like selfie boudoir, self boudoir photography, things like that. You can, within the same boudoir tip vein of thought, browse YouTube or TikTok tutorials. Even if you don't directly use the ideas you see, immersing yourself in the act of creation, for me, helps get my brain back in gear, and maybe it can help yours. Then look at what the top creators in your space are posting for promo. Scroll through your FYP, scroll through your Discover page, see what creators in your niche are doing there. And I know Reddit is a different one, so for Reddit, if you are going through it, sort subs that you are going to be posting content in by top of the week, top of the month. See what's resonating, and then recreate the ideas you see that inspired you in your own style. And okay, this is the big one, and it's a little bit of a controversial one, but it shouldn't be. Do not forget repurposing. Y'all, you already probably have more content than you think. You can take your custom videos, resell those as pre-mades, as long as exclusivity was not agreed on and paid for. You should be charging for exclusivity, and as long as there is no client identifying information. You can bundle custom photos together for resale. You can clip those longer videos you make into short 5-10 second little clips, GIFs, trailers. Take screenshots. Y'all, one 5-minute long custom video for me will turn into 30 plus pieces of postable content. Or what we could do is not do the damn work. We can make our fans and our clients and our subscribers do the work. Have them provide the ideas. Put up a poll, ask for suggestions, run a small sale on custom photos and videos. And while you're making the requests for the custom photos and videos, expand on that concept and get a shit ton of extra content for your walls and promos. They feel involved this way, and you get more content without having to think of more ideas. Y'all, someone orders a custom photo set from me, that's 5 photos. No, I'm taking 50, you know? Okay, the next tip, switch your environment up. Reach into your closet with your eyes closed, grab a piece of clothing, put that on, and make it work. No questions. Don't think about it. Just slap that shit on, take everything else off, make it work. Step into a different room. Add a new prop to your shooting area, like a dining room table chair that you would never usually use. Or go wild with lighting. RGB lights can completely change your vibe and absolutely spark inspiration. And long-term, restructure your systems. Build a starting routine that cues your brain that it is time to create. Maybe it's the same music playlist. Maybe it's sitting under your lights for a few minutes, like I spoke about when we went through the Not in the Mood video, which I will try and remember to link below. And add micro breaks. Taking 5 to 10 minutes completely off task can help keep the block that builds up from hardening into burnout. Here's the hard truth, y'all. Content block is part of the cycle. You will hit it, but it does not have to hit you back as hard. So watch for the signs. Keep your body supported. Lean into constraints. Repurpose what you already have and stop expecting perfection from a human being that is not perfect. Can't be perfect, love. We are on a never-ending cycle of production at a rate most people cannot even comprehend. The algorithms never get less demanding. The need for new ideas does not slow down, but with the right strategies, you can keep moving even when content block is trying to shut you the fuck down. All right, over on our blog, which is creatorsspicytea.co/featured-resources, there is an in-depth resource breaking down each of these concepts. I'm going to be sure to put a link for that one in the description box below as well. If I forget, somebody love me and yell at me in the comments. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much for sitting with me today. I hope everybody here is so safe. I hope everybody here is so sane. And I hope you are all goddamn thriving.